Good evening, Bridgeport. Thanks for coming out today. This is our July 15th meeting. It's 7:39. We are called to order. Please rise and pledge the flag. Thank you, everyone. Angela, roll call, please.
Laura Hauk.
Here.
Amy Hyde. Kyle Shank.
Here.
Megan Nolan.
Here.
Diane Gundrum.
Here.
Tony Heil.
Here.
Saba Al-Zayed.
I'm here. Ms. Amy High and Mayor Beth had let us know ahead of time that they wouldn't be attending today.
Madam President, we were in executive session from approximately 7 o'clock to 7:35. It was regarding real estate as well as personnel matters.
Thank you, Mr. Bello. All right, let's get to approving some meeting minutes here. For council consideration, we have approval of the June 10th, 2025 meeting minutes. Do you have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Motion from Mr. Shank, a second from Ms. Nolan. Do you have any questions or comments from council or the public? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That motion carries. Thank you. Next up for council consideration, we have approval of the June 24, 2025 meeting minutes. Do we have a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Motion from Mr. Hale, second from Ms. Hauk. Do you have any questions or comments from council or the public? All those in favor?
Aye.
Are there any opposed? That motion carries. Thank you. As Mr. Shank mentioned earlier, we've had a couple of really great meetings where we have lots to celebrate. Today, we have for council consideration authorization to hire Andrew Latenzi for a full-time public works laborer effective July 21, 2025. Do we have a motion?
I'll make the motion to hire Andrew. Second. No, please.
Motion for Mr. Hiles, second from Ms. Gundrum. Do you have any questions or comments from council or the public?
I'll just briefly, Andrew is here this evening. We conducted a pretty extensive candidate search. We brought in 6 very qualified candidates for interview, and you know it's a shame. You know, we had a handful of guys that would have been wonderful to bring on, and you know maybe in future considerations we could look into that. But at the end, Andrew, or AJ as he prefers, I believe, just had a great blend of experience, determination, and a really good interview. And we're thrilled to be able to extend this opportunity to AJ and bring him on the Bridgeport team.
Well, I did not realize that his nickname was AJ. My son's name is Andrew, the other son AJ, so thank you for making sure that we hired Andrew.
Hey, Jay, Keith doesn't say sweet things about people unless he means it. And he's had some very, very positive things to say about bringing you on board. So, you know, really enthusiastic to bring you into town and put you to work.
Yeah, you're the team that's in charge of and helps facilitate all of Bridgeport, which means you're decorating skeletons for the entire month of October on buildings. So I'm very excited to meet you and really excited to get to work with you. So you have any additional comments or discussion? All those in favor? I'm sorry.
I was just going to say, earlier I incorrectly informed council that Mr. Latenzi was still on vacation, so I didn't think he was going to be here today. But clearly I am incorrect, and I appreciate AJ for coming out tonight.
You can let us know if he told you to come back from vacation.
I was just going to say that this is my vacation too, so.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Are there any opposed? That motion carries. Thank you. Congratulations. And although we have a really exciting agenda, you certainly don't have to sit through the rest of it if you don't want to. So you can definitely have a good night. All right. I wanted to wish everyone a happy 4th of July. I know it was a little bit late for a couple of weeks late, but just hope everyone had a good time. I know we went to Upper Marion celebration, which was fantastic. The food was great. The whole experience was really fun. The fireworks are obviously a highlight, so we had a lot of fun, and wishing Bridgeport families the same. Then I hope everyone had a good time and everyone's enjoying their summer, as it's my favorite season. Hope you get a little bit of pool time, a little bit of beach time, and have a lot of time with your family and friends. Yeah, that's all I had for my update. We can move on to our next item here for council consideration, Resolution 2025-15, naming the borough manager as chief administrative officer of the Borough of Bridgeport Police and non-uniform pension plans. This is something pretty routine, but if Mr. Truman has other thoughts.
Merely a housekeeping item.
Yep. Do you have a motion?
I'll make the motion to name Keith as the officer for this.
Motion from Mr. Hyle,
I'll second.
second from Ms. Nolan. Do we have any questions or comments from council or the public? All those in favor?
Aye.
Are there any opposed? That motion carries. Thank you. Next up for council consideration, we have a fee waiver request, Bridgeport Elks number 714, for the annual haunted house signage.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
A motion from Ms. Hauk, second from Ms. Gundrum. Do we have any questions or comments from council or the public?
Just excited for Halloween already.
Very excited. All those in favor?
Aye.
Are there any opposed? That motion carries. Thank you. All right, next up for council consideration, we have Resolution 2025-16, authorizing execution of contract between the Borough of Bridgeport and Rhodes Energy Heating Oil Contract 2025-2026.
I'll make the motion for the contract.
I'll second.
Motion for Mr. Hyle, second from Ms. Nolan. Do we have any questions or comments from council or the public?
What do we heat with oil?
The sewer plant.
That's what I was curious about. Thanks.
Any additional questions or comments? All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That motion carries. Thank you. For council consideration, next up here, we have authorization to advertise ordinance 2025-1, amending Chapter 72, Section 35 of the Borough of Bridgeport Code for pensions.
If I may, President Alzayed, members of council, in your packets, you will find a memorandum from me dated July 11th. Basically, we periodically conduct with our pension advisors reviews of both our collective bargaining agreements as well as our borough code to make sure that all of our language is up to date and in alignment. The varying documents are in alignment and identical to one another. We found a case where the collective bargaining agreement was updated to change the method of where you can, what you need to do with retirement money in a drop account once a police officer has retired. Essentially, we made this change in the collective bargaining agreement to eliminate one of the options, and that option is keeping the money in the borough drop account a couple years back. However, we did not subsequently amend the pension ordinance to match that. So while we have been adhering to the guidelines that are set forth in the CBA, which was a recommendation made by our accountants and auditors, again, this is another housekeeping item to update borough code to match what we are, or how we are currently operating.
Thank you, Mr. Truman.
I will make a motion to authorize the advertising the ordinance.
I'll second.
Motion from Mr. Shanks, second from Ms. Nolan. Do we have any questions or comments from council or the public? All those in favor?
Aye.
Are there any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Next up for council consideration, we have authorizations to pay the bills and salary of July 2025.
I'll make the motion to pay the bills.
I'll second.
Motion from Mr. Hyle, second from Ms. Nolan. Do you have any questions or comments from council or the public? All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? The motion carries. Thank you. All right, we can move on to unfinished business. Are there any items of unfinished business? All right, seeing there's none, we can move on to committee reports. Are there any committee reports?
I'll just say we had a finance committee meeting after the last meeting, and just for the record, we have a lot of capital projects to look for in the upcoming budget, so it's going to be a lot of, they're good. I think the issue is both the cost of doing them all and also the timing, so we can't do all of them all at once, but I appreciate Mr. Truman and the team making plans because we have some more projects going on now than probably in the entirety of been on council together. So please be on the lookout for a lot of capital projects to consider with the upcoming budget discussions.
Just a quick note from the Community Events Committee that this Saturday, July 19th, we will be having our Bridgeport Family Movie Night in the Borough lot outside. The movie will be Inside Out 2. So come here after sunset's at 8:27 on Saturday. So come out after sunset and get your dollar popcorn and bring your chairs and enjoy a movie.
Thank you, Ms. Nolan. Have any other committee reports? All right, we'll move on to, since the mayor's not here, the chief's report. Chief?
Good evening, Bridgeport. So on June 27th this year, Detective Sergeant Bill Murphy was honored by the Montgomery County Bar Association, and he received the Honorable Louis D. Steffen Law Enforcement Award at a country club surrounded by friends and family. So that was a wonderful thing. We posted on Facebook right at the around the time that he won that award. But it's many congratulations to Bill Murphy for earning that and the trust of his coworkers and his law enforcement and legal peers. The next big thing coming up for Bridgeport and Bridgeport Police, one of the next big things is going to be the National Night Out. It's going to be on the 12th of August, 5 to 8 p.m. So please make sure to put that in your calendars and prepare to come out. Heat or no heat, we'll prepare for it. I don't know if we have a dunk tank this year. I know that I spent more time in the water in past years, so we might have to get some more volunteers for the drunk tank. But bring your friends and family and talk about that. Construction. So you've seen construction upgrades to our infrastructure, our light standards, our crosswalks, the corners. I know that Mr. Truman is the power behind getting these capital projects done, but we're doing our infrastructure. But please take care when you're transiting down the 4th and DeKalb area, Depot, and 4th Street and 4th and Mill Streets for these construction workers projects. Be careful. Make sure you have ample space to be able to walk across the street where you normally would. And you might not be able to quite so quickly. Dog law, active control for your dog means leashed. So please ensure that you keep your dogs on a leash. We will enforce that. It's for the safety of all of our residents. I know it's hot and people are taking their dogs for a walk. So make sure you clean up after your dogs, keep your dogs under control and on a leash. As well as the curfew. So Bridgeport still has a curfew. So depending on being under the age of 18 and whether it's a weekend night or a weeknight at 10 and 11 o'clock. So if you're not accompanied by a parent or another family adult. So please keep that in mind. And that's all I have for you this evening.
Thank you, Chief.
Chief, on the, I just wanted to bring out something from your police report. I noticed a very high clearance rate again, and can you just put that on the record? Because I think it looked like, because people are reporting things that happen, like thefts or other incidents, maybe with cameras as well, the rate for clearing cases continues to go up with your department.
Yeah, we have an excellent clearance rate by arrest, and for reported crimes, a lot of them being retail thefts. But we've worked with Wawa's, our biggest, one of our biggest collaboratives, so that they do quick reporting so that we can respond quickly. Crimes and offenses occur all over in every township. But it's working together and not being transparent about it and taking care of it, and that's what we're doing. I appreciate that, but our clearance rate has been exceptional. It's upwards of 80% recently for the reported crimes. We will have. We had an accidental shooting in a 400 block of Grove a few months ago. We're in the process right now, and we'll be issuing. We have one person in custody, and we will be taking 3 other people into custody for crimes to include violations of the Uniform Firearms Act for people, minors not to possess a firearm. But our DNA program, another hit. We got hits, and we can make good case against people to do this, destroying crime scenes, figuring that we're not going to figure this out, or you're going to do it and there's going to be no penalties. That's not going to fly here. So I suspect that there will be a little bit of press at some point with this in the next couple weeks. But those kind of aberrant behaviors here are just not going to stand. So just know that, we're trying to address any crime issues. And if something comes, please call 911 and call quickly so that we get the best chance of being able to help you the quickest.
Thank you, Chief. All right, we can move on to new business. Are there any items of new business anyone wants to discuss? All right, we can move on to open forum announcements. Are there any announcements this evening?
I'll mention that this past weekend, the Community Fund had the Family Fun Day at the park. And I just wanted to say thank you for a very good event. My kids went and they had a great time. It was so hot, but they were able to cool down with the things there. And so I appreciate them putting on a great event.
I have one item as well. Last week I was contacted by the Upper Merion Senior Service Center, and Sharon out of there, who was a terrific lady who is doing great work in the community, and she wanted Borough Council and myself to inform Bridgeport residents that are above the age of 50 that they are invited to not only visit and tour the Upper Merion Senior Service Center, which is located at 431 West Valley Forge Road in KOP, but now through August 29th, if any senior resident, and again, for the purposes of this, a senior is anybody over 50 and over, if any senior resident of Bridgeport wanted to sign up and become a member of the Upper Merion Senior Center, now through August 29th, you'd get a $5 discount off of your 2025 annual membership of $25. So for only $20, there are an array of services and I guess activities that seniors can take part in. And even if you're not an arts and crafts type of person, maybe you're just bored staying at home. Maybe you want to make some friends or need some companionship. There's plenty of socializing activities and events, wellness-oriented presentations and services. They do day trips, to varying excursions. It's, again, special offer to Bridgeport residents right now until August 29th, a $5 discount off of what is already a very reasonable annual membership fee of $25. So again, that's Upper Merion Senior Service Center, located at 431 West Valley Forge Road in King of Prussia. That is also the same address as the community center. This is an outreach or a subsect of the community center. And for additional, if anybody wants additional information on it, they can call 610-265-4715, or they can visit www.umssc.org. That's .org. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Any other announcements this evening? Okay, we can move on to public comment. Are there any members of the public that'd like to comment? Okay. We can certainly entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
To adjourn. It is 7:58. We are adjourned. Thank you.